Welcome to Chopping It Up with Kenny G on the J Fly Network. Please subscribe. Please go to Pay Attention Podcast and subscribe, like, comment. And today we're going to begin our first show with a class of 2022 graduate basketball player from Little Elm Lobos, Mr. Gio Fleming. How you doing, sir?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good to have you. Glad to have you. All right, man. How you been?
I just been doing good, man. Staying in the gym, just staying out the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get into. Let me ask you a question. I just want to know. Growing up, what sports did you play?
Growing up, I mainly played mostly basketball. That's the sport that was always been around me. That's my uncle introduced me to the game at a young age. So that's the sport that I was always around, basketball.
Okay. Cool. Let me ask you this: who's the most influential male? I heard you mention your uncle, and who was the most influential male in your life growing up?
Besides my uncle, I say it's my granddad. My granddad always been, he always been somebody I looked up to. He's always working hard, so that's like what I always want to be like.
So at a young age, your grandfather instilled hard work, discipline, those type of things, structure, and
Yes, sir.
kept you well rounded.
Yes, sir.
All right. What did you like most about the game of basketball? What intrigued you the most about the game of basketball coming up as a youngster?
Really just the competitive nature. The competitive nature. I'm a very competitive dude. So like just being able to just go at somebody and just being able to go at somebody, they come back at you. And like it's just a game. They keep going. That's
Right.
That's why I just love the game of basketball.
Man, that's good stuff right there because that's partly what drew me to the game. I love to compete. So it's nothing like being between those white lines and the crowd is doing what it's doing.
Yeah.
And man, oh man, that's good stuff. Okay, let me ask you this. So, at what age did you really know that I'm a pretty good basketball player? Like, I'm a little different than a lot of kids my age.
Well, actually, at the age I actually knew that I could be good at basketball, I was a sophomore or junior. My sophomore junior, I could just see my game just like advancing past everybody else's game. I could just see me like I was always putting in more work than everybody else. That's how I felt. So that's when I felt like my game took off.
When you put in the work.
Yes, sir.
There's nowhere skipping around that. I stress that a lot. You have to work at a level because everyone is talented. Everyone has talent. Everyone can jump, run.
Yeah.
But it's what I do. It's what you do outside of that
Yes, sir.
that allows you to play at a different level than
Yes,
your
sir.
peers. Okay. So, who would you say you pattern your game after once you begin to get involved in basketball? Who did you say you pattern your game after?
A player that I like my game after, who I say I play like one of my favorite players, Kobe Bryant.
Right.
That's who I try to keep more and more of my game the more I step on the court.
That's a good guy. As you know, that's my guy. R.I.P. to Cole. Let me ask you this. So, when did you know that you could possibly play at the next level after high school? When did you realize of that you had that type of talent?
Yeah. Well, I realized I can play at the next level. I say my ninth grade, my freshman year, is when I made the freshman team in high school. I just felt like ever since then, like ever since I tried out basketball, I just felt like I always could just take it on to the next level. I just felt like I was gonna make it. That's how I felt. I put that in my head, and that's what I rolled with.
Okay. So I've seen you play. I've seen you as a player. But let me ask, what do you consider your strong parts of your game? What do you bring to a team? Why would a coach say I gotta have that guy?
Well, I bring to a team what I bring to a team. I bring that competitive nature. I just bring that dog. I just bring that dog on the court. Like I bring that swagger to the team. That's what I feel like I bring.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Every team needs that guy. Every team needs that energy guy, whether it's on offense or defense.
Yeah.
And I've seen you take the challenge of guarding guys that are the best players on the opposing team. Where did that mentality come from to say, hey, I want the best guy. I want to guard the best guy because a lot of guys, won't step up to that plate.
Yeah, just well, another person who bring a big impact on my game. I say this year was Coach Parker. He just before every game he just put in my head that I just gotta be that dude on defense. He'll tell me like nobody scored more than 10 points on you this game. He put that in my head before every game. So every game that's why I go out there. That'd be my objective. Don't let my man score more than 10 points on me.
I love that. I love that. And you mentioned Coach Parker, and that's Dominique Parker. Um, I felt added something to you. Could you speak on that as far as your overall game as being a student athlete? What did he bring to you as a coach? What did he pour into you? What did he add to you?
Cause Parker he changed my game a lot. I can't coming over my junior year. He just put in me. He just put that dog. I just feel like he put that dog in me. He always on offense. He told me like don't rush nothing. Like play my game. He like we know my game. He always told me play my game. On defense, he just put that dog in me. Like I said, like he always wanted me to go out the best player on the other team. He always wanted me to get in the best player full court. Like that's what he wanted me to bring. So that's what I brought.
So that's good stuff. So did that raise your level of intensity as a player, having that responsibility,
Yes, sir.
stepping into that role? How important to you was it to make sure that you feel that belief
It
that he had in you?
it was very important to me. 'Cause I feel like if he asking me to do it, I feel like I'm the one that's for that. Like I felt like I had to feel in them shoes. Like it was something I had to do. Like ain't nothing like I wanted. Like ain't nothing like I wanted to do or like I was
Going into it.
yeah like I was no like it was something I had to do. Like yeah like I had to do that. I had to go out there and beat that every game.
Okay. So as a student athlete, what were some of the challenges that you faced as a student athlete, in your high school career?
Some of the challenges I faced in high school being a student athlete, of course, the grades. That always come. You gotta try to manage being the classroom and the court. That's another thing. Getting to class on time.
Mhm.
The hallways be crowded. You just gotta know how to manage it. It's a time you gotta know how to manage.
That's key that you said that. I spoke on that today on my social media site about managing time. If you're able to balance your time as a student athlete, what that does is that create organization. So if you're organized, that's structure. And with structure,
Yeah.
if you have structure, you have less stress.
Yeah.
So that's funny that you would say that managing your time, because that's going to be big for you next year.
Yeah.
That's going to be big for you. So okay, so you headed off to college in a few days. How are you feeling? How you feeling, man? You set out for a goal and you to accomplish it. First of all, I would like to say congratulations.
So I appreciate you.
So how you feeling about that?
Man, I'm just looking forward. Really, I'm just looking forward. I'm just trying to go out there and just make my mark early. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to show them who I am early. I'm gonna go out there. Like I'm coming in next. I ain't being light on nothing. I'm gonna go out there and show them who Gio is. Yeah.
Okay. Now that you say that, who is Gio? Who is Gio Fleming? Who is Gio Fleming, the kid? Not just Gio Fleming, the student athlete, but who do you want America to know that who Gio is?
I just want them to know that I'm I'm a young I'm a basketball player that's just looking at I'm a common student athlete that's just willing to work, play basketball, and I'm just trying to take care of my family. Like that's the goal at the end of
Let's
the end.
go.
Yeah. I'm just trying to put on for my family, put on for my city where I'm from.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you this. We all know what we all have social media sites and everything of that nature, and we read the things that are said about this generation of kids. Um, how do you feel about that? You know, to to hear the negativity that surrounds this generation of kids, more so than the positive. See, your situation. Your situation is not marked when they speak on this generation of kids. They don't talk about Gio going to college, so they want to talk about what other kids are doing. How does that make you feel as a kid in this generation?
That make me like that make me feel like now like people look at a lot of stuff from the outside looking in. Like they probably they judge a lot. Like most people in this world, they judge kids based off like how they look or like what they grew up off. Or, like that's not always the case. Like that's not all. You can't just judge a book by its cover. You gotta
Right.
actually get to know like what what that kid been through.
Right. Right. That's good stuff. And that's stuff that I think my generation of people um, need to start listening to and hearing that what you all are saying. We're the adults. We feel like we have it all the answers and everything of that nature. But sometimes it's good to hear what you all are saying. And I thank you for being open and honest about that. Let me ask you this though. What are some of your short term goals that you would like to accomplish in just say in the next few months to maybe 2 years? What are some of the short term goals that you would like to accomplish for yourself, set for yourself, and accomplish?
One short term goal, I for sure, I want to for sure reach playoffs at Northern Oklahoma College. I want to take my team to the playoffs and possibly win the title. We runner up 2 years back to back. So
Okay.
I feel like this year is the year. So,
You feel like you was a missing piece.
yeah, I feel like we gonna get it this year.
Okay. Well, I'll be there to support, and that's for sure. So that's one of your goals. So outside of that, what goal would you have for yourself set that you would like to accomplish like I said, in the next just few months? It can be a short term goal, few months to the next 2 years or so, outside of basketball.
Outside of basketball, something I want to accomplish for myself. I say I want to look into like I want to look into I, I want to look into like starting a business or something. Probably like starting something up for myself, starting a business, like something that I could represent myself.
Something that you're passionate
Yeah,
about.
something that I could represent myself with doing with basketball.
Okay.
Yeah,
And that would mean that would be a good thing because that would mean that you would be having an impact on kids' lives.
yes sir.
And situations may be similar to yours or similar. I mean, just as yours. And that'll be good stuff if you can have your degree and whatever level that you go to with basketball. I hope you accomplish whatever level it is that you have set for yourself.
Yeah.
But to be able to come back and give back to the younger generation, that would be something that That would be outstanding.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it's about.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, your high school career. You go in your freshman year. You're excited about making. You're excited about making the freshman team.
Yeah.
So, when did you say, hey, I want to make varsity?
The thoughts about varsity didn't come to actually right after my freshman season. Like right after my freshman season, I already knew what it was. Right after that, it was straight varsity. I was already talking to my coach. Me and the coach was already talking it over. I was at Newman. I was over at Newman Smith.
Okay.
Coach Johnson, Coach Percy Johnson.
Yeah, I know Coach Johnson.
Yeah,
Very
we was
good
yeah. So right after my sophomore year, I was over there with him and Coach Jason Crawford.
Okay.
We already had that plan that I was gonna make that move right after.
Okay. So, so you go into your sophomore year, all right. Now you're coming into your junior year,
Mm-hmm.
and that is when you switched over to Little L.
Yes, sir.
What was your expectations going into that situation?
I just wanted to go to Little Am, like I said, I just wanted to go over there and show them, just bring that over to here. Like I just want to bring that swagger over to Little Am, like which I did. I just wanted to just come in and just like show them what I was about. I came in, like first couple weeks we went through practice, went through weight room, like we got after it, and like that's what really brought me out of LE.
Okay. So going into your senior year, it's here before you know it.
Yeah.
You can just remember you was a freshman.
Yeah.
So all the things leading up to your senior year, being the type of player that you wanted to be, you know, you're thinking about what type of player you want to be, what type of this and that, and before you know it, it's your senior year.
Yeah.
What expectations did you have going into your senior year for yourself?
Going into my senior year, I wanted to win state. Going into my senior year, that's the mindset I had. Mindset I had, we was going to state, and we was going. Everything else was just gonna be everything else.
Okay. So, last game of the season, your senior year, high school career. This it. This the one. So how you feeling that day? How you feeling that day? Your emotions or type of emotions that you had going into it?
I woke up ready that day. Like
Ready.
we were playing Braswell, the team that beat us
Right.
once already that season.
Right.
Our crosstown rival team.
Right.
So I woke up on one. Like yeah, like it's time.
It's time.
My last game senior year, I was trying to get back.
Right. So after all the zeros hit, what was the feeling at that moment? That man.
It was like it was like it's over.
So
It's over. It's on to the next.
on to the next.
On the bigger things.
So how do you feel about your high school career? If it's one thing, and that's not to say that it wasn't what you desired it to be or dreamed it would be, but how do you feel about your high school career?
I feel like overall I had a great high school career. I wouldn't say it was perfect or it wasn't just awesome, but I had a great high school career. I played with a lot of great players. I got a lot of experience playing high school. I had a lot of great coaches. I feel like overall I had a great
experience.
Yes, sir.
Great experience.
Great experience.
And that should be the goal, especially when you can receive, an opportunity to go to another level and continue your career.
Sure.
That's a good thing. So looking back on your high school career, if it's one thing that you wish you had done as a player, what would that be?
If it was one thing I wish I would have done as a player in my high school career, I'd say I wish I would have shot more free throws after every practice. I would have shot free throws after every practice. I feel like that's something that just came in the game. That's something we worked on as a team. But me as an individual, that ain't something like I really like took the time. That ain't something I take. That ain't something that I took time to like just like I want to go put up 100 free throws. That ain't that. So that's something that like I'd change if I could.
Okay.
I feel like it would have brought it would have added more points to my stats. Like of course free throws like it's 1 point, but it's
Yeah.
like like it
I get
means
it.
something.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. So going into college, with just new environment, new situations, new city, new town, new state, new everything. Everything's brand new.
Yeah.
So on your own, um, how do you plan to transition over from high school to college? Now you're more responsible for yourself. You're more of in an adult role than being in high school. How do you plan to transition, make that transition?
I feel like I'm gonna make that transition by just working, staying in the gym. I know when I get to that next level, it's gonna be players over there that can do everything I can do. But what's gonna make me different from all those players? I feel like I'm gonna work harder than them. I'm gonna match my time. I'm gonna stay on top of my classes. So basically that's how I'm gonna transition there from high school. Just keep working.
Just keep working.
Yeah.
Just keep that
Yeah.
flow you have,
Keep that flow.
and just stay working.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. So how far? And I know this everybody, every kid, dream or whatever. And I'm not one to um, knock anyone's dream, but how far would you like to take this basketball thing?
A dream of mine since I've been little was always been make it to the NBA. So that's the goal. That's the dream I'm gonna stick with. I want to make it to the NBA.
So in order to now it's another level of training, uh, eating properly, sleeping properly. Your body become the main component.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you feel you have to change as far as your diet to become the player that you need to be in shape and have your body in shape? What do you need to change about your diet? You think you need to change?
I need to change. Well, I feel it's a few things I need to change about my diet. I do eat like a lot of junk food. Of course, I'm young. Like yeah, I eat a lot of snacks, but I eat a lot of good food too. But something I feel like I should change about my diet is just drink more water. I say yeah, eat more fruit, get more fruits and vegetables in me.
Right.
Yeah, that's really all I can say. Just eat more fruit and just eat more vegetables.
And it's just something to make you aware of it.
Yeah.
Me not telling you, I think it would be better suited if you just recognize it's something that you need to change, and instead of me saying, "Hey, you need to change that. You need to do this. You need to do that." So it's good that you recognize it and understanding, have an understanding that if you plan to be, you have dreams of and inspirations of going to the NBA, you have to understand this is your business. You say you want to be a business owner. You're already a business owner.
So
Now it's how you build your business that allows you the opportunity to expand your business.
yeah.
You're already a business owner. This is your business. This is your business. This is your brand. So you have to be mindful of what you put into your brand, what you do to your brand, and how you treat your brand.
Yes, sir.
And that's your body. You have to be. It's not what you do on the court. It's all the little things that make guys, that separate guys. It's the little things that you do.
Yeah.
It's the 4 a.m. workout, shoot arounds while everybody else sleep. It's all those things.
Yeah.
It's eating properly. It's sleep, getting the proper sleep, putting the amount of water in your body every day, and you know, staying in the weight room.
Yeah.
You know that's part of it. It's no secret you're gonna have to get stronger.
Yeah. So,
To be on that level.
yeah.
Let me ask you this. So if the opportunity presented itself, just say overseas became an option,
Yeah.
would that be something that would intrigue you also?
Oh yeah, of course, of course. I'm just well actually let me rephrase that for you. I told you a dream of mine was to make it to the NBA.
Right.
That is my dream, but I just want another dream. Another way I should say it is I want to be a pro basketball player. So I want to go play pro basketball.
Perfect.
Yeah. So of course playing overseas, of course that's another. Yeah, that's another like that's something I for sure would do.
Having that. The reason I brought that up, and I'm glad you said what you said, because having that mindset, changing that word, it opens your mind up to different opportunities, that you will be more open to different opportunities. It's just not NBA or bust. If I don't make it to the NBA, I don't want to go overseas. But having that mindset that I want to be a pro basketball player instead of an NBA player, putting that in the atmosphere, and it's great that you would be open to that, and I think all sources is a possibility. But however, reality kicks in sometimes too also.
Yeah.
So Gio, man, it's been great getting to know you, man, opening up. Is there anything that you would like to say to upcoming seniors, in general? Just kids in general, just high school student athletes. If it's something that help you, that you think can help someone, that you carry with you through your high school career.
Stay in the gym. Eat right, and don't get messed up and around the wrong crowd. You know that happen a lot to most kids in high school. They fall in the wrong crowd and just get behind. So I say stay on top of the class. Stay in the classroom and produce on the court.
Y'all heard it here first. All right, that's good. That's good advice. That's good advice because that's very important. If you create an environment where you're building a routine, having a routine. I go to class, hey, I go work out. When I go to practice, I go work out, just go to sleep, eat, all that good stuff right there. That eliminates the possibility of getting in the wrong crowd.
Yeah.
We all. Is it any questions that you may have, Gio?
No sir, no sir.
Okay. So let me ask you this. You have anything outside of basketball that you enjoy doing?
I love playing video games, spending time with friends.
Typical teenage thing.
Spend a lot of time around family.
Yeah, the typical teenage things.
That's
good stuff.
I like. Yeah, that's all. I like to eat too.
You like to eat?
Eat a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mentioned earlier that your grandfather was, very important in your life, instrumental in your life. You have some uncles that are instrumental in your life. How did that help you to maneuver as a young man growing up in a small country town?
That just made me feel like that just made me work harder. Being from where I'm from, the opportunities not really like it ain't that many opportunities where I'm from. So just knowing it ain't that many opportunities, I take advantage of every opportunity, and that just made me work harder, knowing that I gotta get out of here. I gotta get my family out of this place.
Okay, good. So that's been a goal of yours ever since a little kid. That's
Yes, sir.
been driven you to. You want to change your
Yes, sir.
and give back to your family what they gave
Oh
you.
yeah. Oh yeah. That's for sure.
That's a good thing to be. That's a good thing to have as a young man. Okay, now, Mr. Gio, I do have a gift for you that I would like to present to you for just being a part of Chopping It Up with Kenny G. And so this is something that when you're away at school, it kind of will remind you of your village that you have. And, I for one, I must say I thank you for allowing me to
Yes,
be a
sir.
part of your village.
Yes, sir.
And I want to present this on behalf of Chopping It Up with Kenny G. And check it out. Check it out.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Yeah, check him out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
I just want to remind you, when you're down there in Oklahoma,
Yeah.
I want this to be a reminder to you of your village. And I'm sure that each one of them will say the same thing that I say. We're a phone call away.
Yeah.
So it's just something to tell you that, let you know I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
And also, I would like to thank Stephanie Fitzsimmons for the tumbler. She made that for me. So we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna start wrapping it up, Mr. Gio. And is there anything that you would like to say to your loved ones, to your friends, to your family? Is there anything that you would like to say to them?
Nah. I love my mama though. I love my mama to death.
Give her a shout out, let them know.
Yeah. I love you to death, mama.
Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. So going next year.
Yeah.
So what day you leave?
I actually leave Thursday.
You leave Thursday?
Yes, sir.
How excited are you about it?
I'm too excited. I'm
Yeah.
ready. Yeah, I'm too ready.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready for the next journey?
Ready.
Okay. So you're gonna go down and what school will you be attending next fall?
I'll be attending Northern Oklahoma College. It's in Enid, Oklahoma.
Okay. And your social media sites. Would you like to let everybody know how they can follow you?
You can follow me on Instagram. My name Gio with the Shifts. And Facebook, Giovanni Fleming. You can add me as a friend on Facebook, Giovanni Fleming.
Okay.
That's it.
We look forward to hearing great things, man, and having you back and hearing about your first year of college. And we just we wish you the best, and we want great things for you. We want you to stay who you are. Remember who you are. Remember your foundation.
Yes, sir.
Stay rooted, and we're gonna wrap this up. And until next time, this is Chopping It Up with Kenny G on the J Fly Network. You can go to Pay Attention Podcast. Subscribe. Please subscribe for us. Like, comment, and that's Pay Attention Podcast on J Fly Network. And please subscribe. Thank you. And we're signing out, Chopping It Up with Kenny G. My guest, Gio Fleming.